Just getting back to the crib, leg day today. We got some good leg money today, good squat money. You know, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling pumped up. Getting right into the video though. We talking about some traits of high value men, you know, some of the best when it comes to men in society, you know what I'm saying? The first one is they have a driven purpose in life. You know, you always got to be a man of purpose. If you ain't got no purpose or no, you know, something that you stand by or you live your life for, you lost out here. You know, you got to find your purpose. You got to find what you live in life for. Me, you know, I'm trying to improve in every aspect of my life on a daily basis, you know, whether it be the gym, my emotions, my physical, my mental, my spiritual well-being on a daily basis. I'm in constant pursuit of becoming a better version of me on a daily, you know, and every day ain't going to be good. You know, some days you may take 2 steps back. Some days you may crush it. You know, you have a great day and you go on a nice little run, but like I said, you gotta go with the waves. You gotta be able to balance life out. Life is all about ups and downs, you know, but like I said, if you ain't got no life purpose or, you know, like your life's mission, then it's like you out here stagnant. You just out here, you just in the way, in my opinion, you know. So you got to look in the mirror, take a long, hard look in the mirror, figure out what it is you want to do with your life. You know, it's all about you at the end of the day and what you want to do with your life. You in the driver's seat. Nobody else can tell you what you want to do, what your purpose is, what your life's mission is. You know, I'm out here trying to help motivate people, uplift people through my journey of life. You know, somebody can come on my page and watch my videos and take something away from it, you know, whether they be uplifted, motivated, they got fired up. They're like, oh man, I like this dude's energy, or I like what he's standing for, you know, I like his consistency or discipline or dedication, his determination, whatever it may be, man. I'm always trying to give somebody something of value with these videos, you know, otherwise I wouldn't even waste my time making these videos, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing I feel anybody, and it doesn't even got to be for the fellas, you know, the ladies too. You always want to find what your passion is, what your purpose is, and you got to stick to the mission. You know, don't let nothing distract you. Don't let nothing get you off of course. You know, it's a lot of distractions, a lot of time wasters out here in 2024. You got to be able to sidestep, maneuver, duck, you know, get away, get around all of that, man. Stay focused and keep your eyes on the prize. Me, I'm not letting nothing get me off a track. You know, I said when I set out to do this YouTube channel back in 2022, you know, I locked in all the way. You know, and it's like now I'm locked in even more. You know, I said I set a personal goal, you know, for the rest of 2024. I'm going to try to post a video every day, you know, and I'm going to try to be consistent and disciplined with it, you know. So that's why, you know, I had to make some changes. You know, I'm taking a step back, you know, from social media so I could just go all in on this YouTube channel. Focus on that. Concentrate my focus, you know, and channel in on this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a difference maker out here. I'm trying to make an impact in people's lives. So this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? The next thing, high value men, what they do is they take care of themselves and they value self-love. They treat themselves well. Me, I treat myself like a king. I value myself. I value my time. I respect myself, and I expect people to respect me, even if they don't like me. You ain't got to like me, but you got to respect me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's like I do the things that I enjoy doing on a daily basis. You know, I like I said, I like to go out to eat. You know, I'm going to go out to eat, man. Every weekend, I'm going somewhere out to eat. I don't care. It could be just going to get a pizza from Papa John's, or it could be going to Ruth Chris Steakhouse. I'm going somewhere out to eat. You know, I try to stay disciplined during the week, you know, as far as my meal preps and my diet. But on the weekends, that's my time, you know. Travel. I love to travel. I love to smoke my cigars, you know. When I'm on vacation, I love to indulge and, you know, drink and just, you know, enjoy the finer things in life. You know, I like to get me some new clothes every now and then. You know, you want to feel good about yourself. You know, you want to keep up with your appearances, you know, make sure your teeth taking care of your teeth. You getting your doctor's checkup, you know, stuff like keeping your nails clipped, try to get you a haircut, you know, working out. Self-love is the new drug. Don't let nobody tell you different. Self-love and self-care. You know, ain't nobody else gonna love you if you don't love yourself. It starts with you. It starts with the person in the mirror. You gotta love you some you. Me, I love me some me. You know, me, myself, and I, born by myself, I'ma die by myself, you know. So I always prioritize myself and my happiness and what it is I want out of life over anybody and anything. You know what I'm saying? I can't put nothing ahead of my happiness, you know, and what makes me, brings me joy. So that's just how I roll. I've always been that way. You know, you got to have your self-interest and what's best for you in the front seat. You can't put that in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Not even for your family, you know, your kids. You know, you got to carve out some time for you. It's got to be some you time, you know, some like I said, self-care. You got to, whatever it is you like to do. You know, I'm, like I said, man, I'm going to go out to eat. You know, I'm going to travel. I'm going to eat good. I'm going to enjoy myself. Because one thing I learned, man, you know, in my 34 years of living, this life thing is short. It's one of the, you know, you don't know when your time is up. You could be gone tomorrow, you know. So I try to live my best life today, you know, and try to always do something that brings me joy. You know, the number one thing for me that brings me joy is going to that gym. So I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work out every day. It just is what it is. And that's my happy place, my comfort zone. So like I said, man, you always got to put you first. You know, you can't pour into somebody else's cup, you know, and your cup is running empty. Fill your cup up first, then start pouring into other people's cups. You know what I'm saying? It starts with you. You can't, like I said, nobody out here in this world is going to love you if you don't love yourself. It starts with the person looking at you in the mirror. The next thing, high value men, they carve out their own path in life and do their own thing. You know, you don't have to always feel the need to try to fit in, you know, try to be a follower, identify with a group of people. I've never, outside of playing football, maybe a couple other organizations over the years, I've never had the need or felt the need that I have to identify with a group of people, a certain belief, a certain way of thinking. I just do me. I do my own thing. I'm where I focus on, you know, my train of thought. I'm not letting nobody get in my head, get me off course. You know, if somebody got some good ideas or, you know, I feel like it's a great way of thinking, you know, I try to implement it into my life. But at the end of the day, I'm a free thinker. I can think for myself. You know, I don't need to be a follower. I don't need to do what somebody else is doing. I just stay in my lane and try to stay out the way. I'm not bothering nobody. You know, somebody else, they got different beliefs or, you know, different stances on different things. I'm cool with that. You know, if it ain't for me, I still respect you, you know, and I'm just going to stay over here and I'm going to believe what I want to believe at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And this is the next thing. You got to have a way of being popular and well liked. You know, that's one trait, you know, I feel like for me, it's like, I don't know, man. I got a way of having people gravitate towards me for some reason. Maybe it's just my character. You know, just me, man. A lot of times I just be doing me. That's the thing. At the end of the day, I just be doing me. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I'm not coming on here faking it, trying to be something I seen somebody else do. I just do me a lot of times, and people just gravitate towards my energy. You know, that's a great quality of a high value man. You know, people just start gravitating towards you naturally. They take a liking to you. You know, people reach out of the woodwork, and you know, they just start. They follow you. They subscribe to your channel. They start trying to find a way, you know, to get into your orbit. You know, and it's like when you got a positive energy, you care about yourself, you love yourself, you got high self-esteem, and you respect yourself. People take a notice to that. People start to gravitate towards that energy and they feed off of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even if you're not trying to, your light, your aura, your presence, you know, people are going to notice it when you step in the room. You know, it's like people, you know, they may not come up to you and say it, but it's like your presence, just you being there sometimes, people are going to notice. They're going to, you know, they may take a second look. You know what I'm saying? They see you or something like that. I get it all the time when I'm out and about, vacation. I could just walk into the store, you know, I catch people out the corner of my eye, you know, then they look right back, you know, stuff like that. It just is what it is, you know. So I feel like, you know, you don't have to try. Sometimes just being you is the best way when it comes to people taking a liking to you, being well liked, being popular. You know, I feel like I'm cool with a lot of different people from a lot of different walks of life, you know, and I try to keep it that way. You know, I'm all in the business, you know, even if we not friends, I'm trying to make associates. I'm not trying to make enemies, you know, so I try to be cool with everybody, you know, even if we can't sit at the same table and necessarily be friends, you know, I still respect them at the end of the day. You know, I respect their beliefs, their religion, whatever, you know. Like I said, even if we can't sit at the same table, it's all love at the end of the day. Even if they don't like me, it's still love at the end of the day. The next thing, they take responsibility for their own life and their own action. That's an important one right there. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is they realize at the end of the day, nobody is coming to save them. Nobody's coming to save you out here, man. You got to be your own hero. You got to be your own, wear your own cape and save yourself. Throw yourself a lifeline. You in the ocean, you drowning, you got to figure out a way to save yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your actions, everything you do in life has a consequence, whether it's good or bad. Life is all about choices. One of my mentors, he used to always tell me that, you know, in high school, and it always stuck with me. You know, he said, you know, the choices that you make all throughout your life, it could be a month, a year, 5 years from now, you either going to be thanking yourself for them or you're going to be regretting them. So, you know, at the end of the day, you just got to make the best choice for you, and just know that with every decision that you make, there's consequences, you know, whether it's good or whether it's bad. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, you know, and on the flip side, I've made a lot of great decisions in my life. You know, I try to learn from everything. You know, even if I take a L, a loss, I don't look at it as a loss. I always look at it as a lesson. You know, so I can learn something from everything. Even if I made a bad decision, a mistake is always something to be learned from. Every mistake you make, it's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got the merchandise for sale. Shop with me on my website, www.theghettobodybuilder.com, man. But those are some of the traits I feel, you know, that high value men, you know, men that are in high places that people are drawn to. They have that charisma, that passion, that drive, that dedication that just brings out the best in other people around them. These are some of the traits that they possess, you know. And I'm going to do a follow-up video as well that I feel are some of the traits that low value men on the flip side possess, you know, and maybe y'all can see the difference. And if you possess some of these traits, whether they're good or bad, you can kind of tweak your game, you know, your strategy, the way you move it and live it, you know, whether it's good or bad. Y'all got any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, or topics for future videos? Drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.